A 125-pound Cane Corso that the entire neighborhood called a walking nightmare wouldn't stop breaking into his owner's bedroom every single night at 3 a.m. What this family discovered behind their locked door will completely shatter everything you thought you knew about the most feared dogs on Earth. This is Brutus, and this is the night he destroyed every assumption about rescue dogs by doing the one thing they told him never, ever to do. Four months ago, Marcus Thompson found this massive black Cane Corso chained to a fence behind an abandoned warehouse in Detroit. No water, no food, ribs showing through scarred skin, one ear torn halfway off from what looked like a brutal dogfight. The chain had cut so deep into his neck, it left permanent grooves in his flesh. Marcus's wife, Lisa, said the words before he even pulled into the driveway. "I already know what you're thinking. The answer is no, Marcus. That dog is a weapon." But Marcus couldn't unsee those eyes. Behind all that damage, all those scars, there was something else. Something that looked like a silent prayer for one more chance. Brutus came home that Friday with non-negotiable rules. "He stays in the basement," Lisa insisted. "Our bedroom is completely off limits." That breed was literally bred to hunt wild boar. One wrong move and... She didn't finish the sentence. Any homeowner would react the same way, right? A 125-pound dog with a fighting past under your roof? That's not caution, that's survival instinct. Except Brutus had already made his own decision about this family, and nothing would stop him. The very first morning revealed something strange. Lisa found Brutus sitting like a statue at the bottom of the basement stairs, staring up at the locked door. Not pacing, not whining, just sitting there, his massive head tilted upward, listening to every sound they made. "This is weird," Lisa told Marcus. "He hasn't moved for hours." But here's what Lisa couldn't see. Every time she or Marcus walked above him, Brutus's entire body would react. His torn ear would flick forward, his eyes would track the sounds, his massive paws would shift toward those stairs like every cell in his body was screaming to go up there and protect them. And listen, I'm noticing something that honestly makes me a little sad. Most of you watching haven't hit that subscribe button yet, and I really hope you will, because what Brutus does next is something every dog lover needs to see. So go ahead, tap subscribe real quick. Trust me, the ending will prove why you made the right choice. Week 3 brought the real test. Marcus and Lisa started hearing noises at night, scratching sounds near the back door, footsteps on gravel at 2 a.m. Their neighborhood had been hit by break-ins, 3 houses in 2 weeks. One Wednesday night, Lisa couldn't sleep. She lay in bed at 2:47 a.m., listening to every creak. "Marcus," she whispered, "did you hear that? Something's outside." Marcus grabbed his phone, checked the security cameras. Nothing. Just darkness and wind. "You're stressed," he said softly. "It's just..." Crash. Both of them froze. That was their back gate slamming open. Marcus dialed 911, his hands shaking. "Someone's in our yard. Please hurry." But down in that locked basement, Brutus had heard it too. And unlike Marcus and Lisa, Brutus knew exactly what that sound meant. Danger. Real danger. His scarred body went rigid, every muscle coiling like a loaded spring. For 15 seconds, he sat frozen, every instinct screaming at him to protect his family. But he'd been trained by pain to follow rules. Stay in the basement, don't break trust. Good dogs obey. Except, what if the rules were wrong? At 2:51 a.m., Brutus made his choice. He stood slowly, his 125 pounds moving with terrifying purpose. He approached that basement door. One powerful impact with his shoulder, the lock splintered. The door flew open. Marcus and Lisa heard it from upstairs. The crash, the heavy footsteps thundering up. "Oh my God," Lisa gasped. "He's coming up here, Marcus! He broke through!" This was the moment Lisa had feared from day one. The moment the rescue dog finally snapped. But Brutus didn't come for them. He ran straight past their bedroom door without even glancing at it. He positioned himself at the top of the stairs between the bedrooms and whatever was down there in the dark. And then they heard it. The back door handle jiggling. Someone was trying to get in. Brutus's lips pulled back slowly, revealing teeth that could crush bone, but he didn't bark. Not yet. Instead, he planted his 125-pound frame at the top of those stairs, creating a living fortress. His eyes locked onto the darkness downstairs, and he released the lowest, most primal growl from deep within his scarred chest. It was the sound of a dog who had survived hell and would die before letting anyone hurt his family. Then they heard it, a man's voice downstairs, cursing, footsteps moving fast toward the back door. The intruder had heard that growl and wanted nothing to do with it. Brutus's growl intensified until finally, woof, one massive bark that shook the entire house. Marcus grabbed a flashlight and rushed downstairs. Brutus stood at the top, trembling with protective adrenaline but refusing to leave his post. The back door was still closed, but the handle had fresh scratches around it. Someone had absolutely tried to break in. Lisa dropped to her knees, tears streaming. "You broke out to protect us. You knew before we did." Brutus's tail wagged once, uncertain, like he expected punishment. But instead, Marcus wrapped his arms around that massive, scarred head. "You're not going back to that basement ever again, boy." Police arrived 12 minutes later. They found footprints, tool marks, and a dropped screwdriver. "You're lucky," the officer said. "This matches a crew that's been hitting houses all month. If your dog hadn't scared them off..." He didn't finish. That night, they moved Brutus's bed outside their bedroom, where it always should have been. No more locks, no more basements, no more fear. 5 months later, when Marcus had a heart attack at 4 a.m., it was Brutus who woke Lisa by pawing frantically at her face, refusing to stop until she followed him to Marcus's side. The doctor said 5 minutes later, and Marcus wouldn't have made it. Because sometimes the most broken souls just need someone brave enough to trust them, and when you do, they'll spend the rest of their lives proving you made the right choice. And before you go, I want to say something. If this story touched your heart, if Brutus made you see rescue dogs differently, do me a favor. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your own rescue dog story, and please subscribe if you haven't already. These stories matter, and I don't want you to miss them. So what truly defines a dangerous dog? Its scars or its heart?